morning, everybody. My name is Philip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about the unusual, odd reasons why people are choosing to move to Bentonville, Arkansas, and Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Northwest Arkansas, all in general. So let's talk about that. But before we begin, if you could subscribe and also like this video, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas. Also, if you are thinking about making a trip down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3D itinerary link below. It's great for kids, family, adventurers, any sort of people that are into sightseeing or foodies. There's a 3D itinerary link down below for you. All right, so the first unusual reason why people are moving to like NWA in general is the fact that they want a balance of work, life, and play. Now, obviously, the last couple of years have changed drastically the work environment, the living environment, housing environment, like all the different things. We don't need to talk about it. We know exactly what that is. But it has changed drastically. And people are tired of honestly working to the nail's end all the time with nothing to be able to do after work or hang out with their family or anything. And so a lot of times people are abandoning larger cities that just don't have any really fun infrastructure or things to do on the outside or even indoors to some extent. And they're looking for better, more interesting, fun towns. And that's why Bentonville and Fayetteville fit the bill for a lot of people, is the fact that Bentonville and Fayetteville's NWA in general really fits the bill for anyone who wants to work, live, and play all in NWA. My whole YouTube channel is just full of informational videos about Northwest Arkansas. You can find all the different cool things that are happening here and go ahead and search around. But the really cool thing is that when people move down to Bentonville and also Fayetteville and anything in NWA, the thing is that they're looking for that balance of having large companies here that they can work for, or mid-sized companies as well. There's a lot of mid-sized companies as well, and tech startups. And on top of that, they can leave work, they can ride their bike to work, they can do whatever the case is, and then they can go and play outdoors, indoors, on the rivers, on the rafts, climbing, anything they want to do outdoors or even indoors, it can be done here in NWA. So there's a very healthy work-life balance right here because you can really do it all right here in NWA. And the second reason why people keep moving to Northwest Arkansas is the fact that they want opportunities for both life and also work. Now this kind of piggybacks off the first one, but people want opportunities, for a lot of different things in life. As we know, obviously this is why we live, but there are so many opportunities for working down here. And like the best way of describing NWA is I encourage people to think outside the box when it comes to moving here. Like let's say you're in one position in work, you're kind of pigeonholed in a certain industry. There is nothing stopping you from moving to a different industry here in Northwest Arkansas because it's so growing so rapidly. And the companies here are very flexible in the sense they understand that, we can move across environments, we can move across industries. And so they're a lot more willing to bring someone new in because there's a lot of just like tech startups and a lot of like entrepreneurial spirit here in Northwest Arkansas. So people are willing to take the risk on new people moving here, even if it's out of their field. So if you're looking for a new opportunity, whether it's work or life or anything, that's why people keep moving here, is because they see so much opportunity because it's growing so rapidly. Hey, before we move on to the next point, if you are looking to move down to Northwest Arkansas, I have something called Instant Home Updates. Instant Home Updates are a great place for you to sign up if you're looking to move, like to buy a home down here, or for a place to rent. The really cool thing about Instant Home Updates is that it'll email you as soon as something hits the market, whether it's for rentals or for homes. And we all know that Realtor.com and also Zillow are super slow. And in this kind of fast-paced market, sometimes hours make the difference. So go ahead and put all the information below when it comes to what you're looking for, and I'll get that set up for you right away. Also, something really cool I just set up, if you are trying to keep up to date with like some of the really cool wheelings and dealings of Northwest Arkansas, like the cool things that are happening, whether startups or new businesses or fun things happening here, I have a weekly email link below. So go ahead and sign up for that. I just send it once a week, and it's just kind of a fun thing to keep on top of like what's happening in Northwest Arkansas, and it's good for if you do live here or maybe if you don't live here. So just go ahead and sign up below and I'll send it to you right away. And number 3, again, piggybacks off the last one, people are looking for a new start. Now, obviously, we've all been told this, is the fact that wherever you move, you're there as well. And so it's not in the fact that you're gonna become a whole new person when you move to a new location, doesn't matter where you go to. But the fact is that, let's say for instance, you're in a rut and you're kind of stuck, or you think you're stuck where you are and you just keep doing the same thing over again. Sometimes it does take that big push, that big leap to get you out of that rut. And that's why a lot of times people look for a fast growing, really interesting, fun, cool area, and that NWA fits the bill. And so a lot of times people are moving here because they're moving from a bigger area or sometimes smaller area because they want to get out of that rut and have more opportunities, of course. And they move to NWA because they see that a lot of people are moving here and breaking that rut. And so obviously, once again, you're not gonna be a whole new person when you come here because you bring you here. But the fact is that if you are in a rut or you want a brand new fresh start, NWA is a place for that. And number 4 is they want to grow with something. Now, in a lot of areas around America, like they are declining to some extent because people are leaving those areas. And it's always really exciting to be in an area that's growing. Now, obviously NWA is growing exponentially. And so it's really cool to be in an area where people are just coming here from left and right, and obviously in the good way, and they're looking to grow with the area. And so it's really interesting to be part of a community and in a whole area that's like, the trajectory is up and everyone wants it to go up because they see the potential. We see the dream, we see the vision, and don't get me wrong, it's amazing here already, but there are so many future things on the cusp of happening in NWA specifically that people are just excited for it to happen. And so when people are moving here, they're looking for that growth factor, looking to grow with something. And it's never fun being in an area where it's kind of declining, or your friends are leaving you, your family's leaving you because they want to obviously go to a better area to live. That's the freedom, obviously, we live in America. And that's one really cool thing about NWA is that everyone here, living here, wants to grow with the area itself. And lastly, they want to belong with something. And that's a really interesting thing, and the really amazing thing about Northwest Arkansas that's unique about it across America is the fact that there are so many people moving here that are transplants, that are coming here for, they want to belong to something, they wanted to grow as something, they want a new opportunity, they want new work, they want to live, work, and play. Everyone's coming here and they want to belong to something. And so it's really cool seeing so many people moving here because there's so many communities that you can belong to in Northwest Arkansas. And so it truly is a diverse community, from anyone who wants to be outdoors, indoors, anyone who wants to play, let's say for instance, you're into the gaming scene, you're into the ultimate frisbee scene, you're into let's say for instance, soccer, basketball, anything indoors, outdoors, there's going to be a place for you in Northwest Arkansas. So whatever hobbies you're part of, whatever part of little clique in the world you're part of, there will be a spot for you in Northwest Arkansas. And it's really cool seeing so many different individuals come here. So I find it really cool that NWA is just a really special place, a unicorn, as a lot of people in my videos call it. A lot of my clients are moving down here, they call it unicorns, or like a diamond, an unknown diamond. And so I really think it's true because they see everything that's happening here and they catch the vision of what's happening, and they keep bringing more people here because they see this is so awesome. So they bring their friends here. So it's really cool seeing these communities being built in Northwest Arkansas. So I encourage you, if you are thinking about moving here, just know that this is a place for you to belong. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you are thinking about moving down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you have kids, maybe you're a sightseer. There's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. Also, when you do come down here, definitely give me a call because I can give you the $10 tour, show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.